Hello, hello everyone. How are you doing tonight? This little kind of crooked. Let's see. There. How you doing tonight? We're going to talk a little bit on grief. Told you about Monday through Friday I'm going to go live and just talk about things pertaining to the Malorie support group, Malorie's group. And so tonight is grief. Grief can be debilitating if you allow it to suck you down in that hole. Yes, we miss our loved ones so bad that pit in that stomach is just, it's like a sinking, anxious, empty pit in your stomach. And the crying uncontrollably for no reason, all out of the blue. It's like all of a sudden you're crying and you weren't even thinking about them. Hi, Jenny. Or you see a picture, you smell a smell, you hear that song, or someone says something the way that they used to say it. It just brings on that grief. A lot of times you don't want to talk. You don't want to see anyone. Hi, Colby. Hi, Keisha. A lot of times you just want to go into your room and just hide and just go away and think. That's what I have to do at times. I have to just run away to my room and just sit there and just think. And hi, Chris. And just to get over, not get over, but to get beyond that part of that grief. It's there. The feeling is, it's just hard to explain that grief feeling, but I know a lot of people that are going through it through different circumstances in their life. Like I said, we see a picture, we smell a smell, we cook a food, and it's like, oh my, that was their favorite. That was her favorite. You have a holiday and she's not there. It's just totally different, and it all reminds you of missing that person. I have discovered it's okay to cry. I hate crying. Always have. I always would do it privately by myself. I would shut down. But now I can cry in public, and I hate it. And I ask God, why? I don't want to cry in public. I don't want to cry in public. Or I'll be crying at the office, and Liz over across from me, hi Sherry, in the office will say, are you okay? And I'm like, yes. And then she'll just leave her desk and come over and give me a hug. And so grief is just something you just it comes in waves, and you just have to go through it. You just have to let it go. It ebbs and it flows. I believe, and I know for me, what helps me a lot to keep me going is I have an office outside of the house. So I need to leave my house every day. Otherwise, I probably would just be staying at my house. So it helps that, and it also helps having the grandkids living with us, and then having my grandkids from New York down, because now Sam and Gregson are in the house all day when they're here, and there's life. There's life, and it keeps me going. And so that's how I get through it. Plus I get through it with listening to music or praying and asking God to really help me to get past this one thing. Like last night, I went to bed and I was just, that pit in that stomach was there. And I was like, I can't sit up, can't do any more work on the computer, I can't do nothing. I just need to go to bed. So Gregson and I went to bed, and I just needed to lay there and just be quiet and it went away. So I keep going, and I also have friends that help. There's friends that I have gotten to know through the support group that I can call Lynn or Donna any time of the day or the night if I need to talk to someone. So it's great to find some people who are there for you or understand or going through what you're going through. It may not be a loss of your child. It may, some are a loss of their husband, but grief is grief. So find some people that you can talk to, some friends. Join a peer support group. We have one that is every other Monday night here in Maiden. Monday night at 6 o'clock at 446 South Main Ave is our next one, and we're having pizza. So find a lady or a group of ladies that you can talk to help you through. Gregson's dumping everything in the living room, and then he's giving me a thumbs up, who can help you through what you're going through, because it's hard to go through it by yourself. Another thing that I do is I'd found a oil that's called Grief and bergamot, and I will diffuse them a lot, and they really help. They take the edge off. They help you get past what you were going through. I know some people with grief, they just stay in the house, close the curtains, lock the doors, don't want to talk to anybody, will only go out at night because they don't want to talk to anyone, do not want to be asked, how are you doing? Me, that doesn't bother me. But I will say, okay, if I'm doing good or if I'm not doing good. It's everybody handles it different. And here comes my cat, and watch him hissy. You knock over the phone and we're going to be in trouble. So, grief, I never really understood it until, yes, my parents had passed. It was a different type of grief. It's totally different now. So, if you need help with grief, just reach out to someone. Join. I will put the links in the comment section for the groups. We have a Malorie Place group. That's where we're live now. And then we have a Malorie Place support group that is private. So not everybody can see everybody's prayer request or their problems that they're having, because not everybody wants everybody to know what's going on. So I hope you have a great night. That is just how I'm going through grief, how I get myself through grief. And if it wasn't for people or if it wasn't for God, I would probably be that ball curled up in a bed, just laying there singing Kumbaya. But that's just what is going on, and I'm sorry if you are going through grief. I know it's hard. It's not easy, but there is help out there, like I said. Like Malorie had quoted, and we use it all the time now, is you cannot go through this alone. So find someone you can go through this with. We would love to have you come out on Monday nights. If you are not in our area where you can physically come, we do a Zoom. And it's just ladies right now. We're going to open up a kids support group in the fall. And then we're going to try to open up a men's support group. Cats are in stuff. Men's support group next year. But we have to find someone who can facilitate that, because that's not my thing. So I will put the links in. You're able to join both groups. Even the support group is for both men and women. That's on the Facebook page. So I hope you have a great night. I love you all. Oh, and t-shirts are in. If you have a t-shirt, let me know if you would like one. They are $26 and some change, so it's $27 almost. I will call her back. Last night she did that during the live too. We $27 if you want a shirt. We can get it to you to New York too. So hope you all have a great night. I love you all. Tomorrow night, let me see. Tonight was grief. I have it written down what we're going to talk about. Oh, where'd we go? Tomorrow is the 30th. We're going to talk about children, the effects that children have with addiction, and what I've seen with my grandkids. So tomorrow night is all about children. Talk to you later. I love you all. Bye.